Comic-Con. Yeah, yes. Seems to have a decent Wi-Fi here. We'll see. Oh, got a Pokemon trainer with a Charmander. Been here since 9 o'clock. It's now 9:47. Aye. Hey, Nunya. We're at the Comic-Con. First live stream in a few weeks. Might as well do one. Might as well get up and wander about. Oh. Same old. Comic-Con. I did get the early access Comic-Con. As per usual. Yeah. Oh, smack. 15 quid. Shame I can't buy it. Really don't have the money to be spending right now. Did pay rent today, so pretty low on the old funds. This looks fun. Go on. It's a bit of an obstacle course. Eat my shorts. Going for looking awesome. Oh, you gotta be joking me. Just for some information, how is the stream? It's not too bad, is it? Yeah, that's good. Oh, excuse me. Oh. Sorry about that. Expensive. Hell in Japanese art. The main crowd for the this Comic-Con will be coming in about 10 minutes. Or 5 minutes, give or take. Right. Yeah. I'll give these guys a follow. Any fake? Yeah. Okay. Oh, that guy was brave, using it as a walking stick.
So, that can perform wrestling.
There's going to be some wrestling.
Yeah. Good work, man. There's you. Oh, yeah. How about? It's good.
Yeah, WTF. Could do with getting myself a drink.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I was asking. I was asking before.
I can start with something.
Excuse me? What soft drinks do you have?
We have water, Fanta, Iron Brew, Diet Coke.
I have Coke. Yeah.
Stephen, can you get this man a Coke, please?
Yeah. Got myself a drink. I do wish I bought me a tripod. I did see Darth Vader walking around earlier. Yeah, £2.50 for a can of Coke. How daylight robbery. Yeah. I don't know if I can zoom in. Yeah, £2.50. I'm sorry for damn shaking. I don't have one of those gimbals. Holy shit, there's a dinosaur. Not the one I saw earlier. Oh, it's a mini golf. Mini golf, crazy golf. Don't know why I call it mini golf. Yeah, they really shafted me with the Coke. Looking through all these pop figures, and can't really see a oh, besides this Harley Quinn here. Oh, there's a Harley Quinn here. 25 quid. Fresh donuts. How fresh are we talking? £3 for a herbal tea. That is some expensive coffee. Oh, I didn't realise he was holding a golf club. Yeah, £8. And these people are just highway robbing people. Oh, that side looks good, amazing. Yeah, there's plenty of toilets around here to drink out of. Yeah, kind of like this clicker. I think that's what they are. Clicker from the Last of Us. Kind of like these ornamental samurai swords and such. Holy shit, there's a Charmander. Yeah, this woman here is just selling a togepi, but I don't have the money to actually buy it. I really want to buy the togepi. My favourite Pokemon.
My brother's 7 years older than me, so I got all his hand-me-down Pokemon stuff.
Yeah, we all laughing that way, because like,
Well, I don't have any of it anymore. It all got bent.
my
sister's 7 years older than me, so you're the exact same.
Yeah, all got bent. My mum didn't keep anything. I had enough from my childhood.
I
So
had
I'm
a
putting down rugby.
You're trying to copy that to go.
After the father.
There's always these mystery bags about. Like 20 quid, 10 quid. No, that's awesome. That guy was awesome. It must be bloody boiling in these fur costumes. Aye. Oh, that's the dinosaur I was talking about. I don't know if you heard it, but there's an R2-D2 screaming its head off. Oh look, it's Zelda. Definitely some great artists around here. Oh, Team Rocket.
Last time they had one was Ghostbusters and
Where's the Mario Kart?
Yeah, these Pokeball things. I keep looking on the website and such for like a Togepi. Never in stock. Mordor. Yeah, Endor. Ah, Hyrule. Still searching for the chip.
Can't you just exact? Yeah.
Especially when it's quite niche, you kind of have to get what you can. Okay. That's out of my head.
That's just a waste of money.
Is it?
That's literally throwing the cash at a phone and saying, take my money and make a square that looks like a monster.
That's the one that kind of looks
Yeah, it seems to be pretty heavy. Oh, gorgeous. I do wish I had a, what's it called? A D&D group. Oh, magic mushrooms. 50 quid though. An old friend would definitely love one of these, you know. She's into that old nature stuff.
Have you got a sign up? Like the football going? Yeah. Very good. That one? Oh, if I get punched.
Oh, the one free round. No face. So this is a line-up for the main stage. I'm looking forward to Talkie Toaster meets Holly and Doug. Of course, there's the first companion with Billy Piper. Global Comics on the stage. Let's see. I'm not really into most of these. Maybe go to the Marvel. I just need to know where the Global Comics stages. This should be in here. This should be Hall 4. Yeah, Hall 4. Next door where we started was Hall 3. Oh, she's awesome. Yeah, that. Yeah, awesome. Got a Ghostbusters mobile here with a Slimer. Got another Red Dwarf thing, 11:30 for tomorrow, and Star Trek: The Star Wars. May stick around tomorrow for the 4 p.m. and the 3 p.m. Okay, yeah. Let's see. There you go. Well, that's the main stage. Got the creators stage right here. I really can't see the thing. Got the ticketing thing over there. I'm sure I'll see things, figure out stuff. No, to be fair, I'm surprised that I haven't seen the what's him, Darth Vader. He was standing right here this morning when I walked in. I hope she doesn't fly away. And there's a DeLorean over there. Let's go over there and keep talking because there's some bloody music playing. Good grief. Oh, yeah. Do. Oh, yeah, come on. This damn machine's not going into the damn bag. Oh, yeah, come on. There we go. Yeah, Lego Back to the Future. Saw him roaming outside. Mad monkey. Yeah. Let's see. 15 quid for that. No thanks. 17. Jeez. I don't wonder how much this Monkey D. Luffy is. I know someone who wants that meme, would love that meme queue. Have deals UK. Let's see. Mystery Pop. Let's see. Can't see Darth Vader over there. Gundam or bad. Let's Doki Japanese tableware. Did buy some chopsticks. Last time I was Comic Con earlier this year. Hello, doctor. Yeah, does smell a little bit, but I'm sure it'll get worse as the day goes by. You know, at first I thought these were like brats or something. Yeah.
Yeah, I got my
A little mermaid, is that? That guy's a bit strange. Oh, I would love that. Oh, well. Maybe. It's only 10. It's only 10 past 10, so at least it's seen Darth Vader.
And I was like, I'm just gonna
10 quid or 3 for 20. Oh, Mulan. Yeah, would love to get the Raven and the Mulan. Yeah, but not today. Not today.
something has happened.
Oh, it's pretty heavy. 12 quid though.
Sometimes I think, oh, it's cool.
Yeah.
They're like the nature backpacks. Like this apart.
Oh, you ordered Mackies. Thanks for saying this is cool.
That seems like a thing that was.
Do have the TARDIS. Oh, just some Dragon Ball. Sailor Moon. Sailor Venus, maybe? It's been years since I've seen Sailor Moon. The neck seems a bit long. Yeah. Absolutely hideous. 25 quid for a box of stuff. Better hide your pizza. Don't want to be eaten by a certain turtle. Aye. Oh, she's awesome. Oh, I should really get a gimbal or something. The little thing is really cramping up. Proper cramping.
Everything gets suspended. Governments are saying nicely. There are 25 cards of like I charge one for your mouth, five. I've got 5 dollars. And it was like I'm coming out to go against the money. It's all common cards, brother. I don't know what you want to do after this.
Oh, that's the one free man again. He seems to get about. Do not recognize him. Oh, that child. Oh, Wednesday, is that? I prefer sister. Friday.
He's got he's actually got a camera with him.
Yeah, fade out. Yeah. Oh, that's just so you saying I could be a lady friend. Maybe.
No, it's still the morning. Anyway.
Yeah, I'll take one of them. Never know. 16 quid. Jeez.
Want to be back?
Oh, Camp Crystal. Yeah, 3 quid per token. Oh, Toka Kiss. Was it Toka Tick? Toka Tick, I think. Only if there's a Togepi and the Toka Kiss as well. Hmm. 10 quid. Jeez. Yeah. I probably would have bought it if I had the funds to spare. Oh yeah. Tricorders and phases.
Swing by weight or you have to. You want the magnets or pin magnets?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, 10 quid out cost them 50 pence. I probably bought it if it was a quid. Yeah, probably could get these for half the price. You know.
I think we would be glad to know any.
£25 quid. I think so. Yep, like and subscribe. Oh, would you look at her? She looks awesome. Hello, Jessica. Hulin. R2 and some other protocol droids. Tupac. I could swear I saw Darth Vader around here somewhere. Why he's not hanging out with his With his underlings, I don't know. I really do wish I had a camper person, you know, who'd take photos and such in these photo stuff. Oh. Aye. Let's see.
Our kitchen.
Yeah, free entry to Comic Con.
So 12 o'clock.
Oh, that looks awesome. 500 quid though. Jeez. Boy, if I had 500 quid to spare, I would not be spending on that. Jeez. Who the heck has 500 quid pocket money? Yeah.
What's your theory of what's going to happen? I don't think he's going to die. I think he's going to be major, like how in Office 7 was going to be. I think he's going to be.
There's a leaf! I really don't want to enter the spot.
Yeah, looks like they're getting ready for wrestling. Oh, I knew Wolverine was short. Well, not that short.
No, it's okay. Don't even worry about it.
Yeah, that's the second person who said we took him away. Excuse me. Oh, that's an awesome hat.
I think they are. I think you're gonna kill me.
I'm sure Mario and Luigi will be attending at some point. Yeah, some people are oddly shaped. But aren't we all a bit oddly shaped? Oh, it's the Doctor again. do like these maps. Excuse me. Yeah, you know, I would have, I would have thought that Darth Vader would be playing some mini golf. Yeah. Cool. Yeah, to be fair, there's not as many people out here as I thought. Oh, excuse me. I could. Oh, yeah. Alf. Alf. Aren't we all t-shirts? Aren't we all? Oh, thanks for sharing. Oh, thank you for sharing. It must be these guys who are making all that noise. Jeez. Did you see Monkey D. Luffy at the stall there? All that food really caught up with him. Yeah. What is French for monkey ghost? Do you know? Sorcier tote.
No, we've been here since we've been here about 9ish, so we probably got here early.
Looks like a wolf. He has grown a few inches since the last time I saw him.
Right, shall we go there then?
I am not shouting. You really think I have the vocal talent to be shouting? Absolutely love this guy's cosplay. Yeah.
We never really like mop up.
I'll let you know if I see it.
Yeah.
Very quiet.
I'm still looking for Darth Vader. Yeah, I wonder if he went to the toilets.
Let us know. Let us know.
Here's the main crowd. Basically, a few minutes before 11 and... let's see... Oh, to be fair, I'm just wasting time. Yeah. 20 quid for these figures. Jeez. Monkey D. Luffy. I don't recognise him. Yeah, McDonald's definitely not going to help your issues. Probably like 20 quid or something. Alright. Oh, there you go. Mario and Luigi. Told you they would come up.
We came down there.
Yeah, we get up the street.
Oh, yeah.
No, because
Good question. I think it's like 40 quid or something for the early access weekend. 40 or 47 quid. I can't remember. Bought it bought the ticket last month.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, not too bad. Yeah, £2.50 for a cam. That costs like a quid in the Tesco or Asda. Oh, come on, knock him out. Huh. There's a Pikachu. I wonder when they're going to tag Pikachu in. It'll sort them out in no time. You know, I really do like this Dalek.
That's a weird thing. That makes sense.
Yeah.
That one, not so much.
Yeah. Looks like Fiona's gone with the Beetlejuice. Yeah. I wonder what Shrek will think. I am getting a bit peckish. Oh, it's cheaper than the water. Yeah, I'll just go for the beef burger. Yeah, £3 for a bottle of water.
No, we don't sort every that.
Can I get the beef burger?
Where you having cheese, lettuce and onion on it?
Yeah.
Yeah?
And a can of Coke.
Can of Coke? Sorry.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
You are welcome, enjoy, okay? Thank you. It's 11.50 for you, please. Perfect, thank you. Hiya.
Hello, can I have the chicken fillet
Let's send
burger?
it, your card. Say it, yeah. Sorry. Chicken fillet burger?
Chicken fillet burger, beef burger, 2 chips please.
Are you having lettuce, cheese and onion on them? Yeah?
Okay. Yeah. That took ages. Aye. Had to use my phone. Alright. Going to put you there. Oh. Come on, sail. Yeah. There we go. Aye. What do you try? Go on, let's see this. There we go. They're not the best burger in the world. But yeah. Let's plug you back in.
Sorry, can you join us? I can't carry the side over. Anyway, it's fine. You're on time. Thank God. Carry anything. Dreadful smart sauces over there. Is that okay? Sure.
£12.50 for the Greek stuff, like chicken and that. Yeah, it seems like the burgers would be cheapest. Pardon me, don't know. Got about a quarter hour left for the the cosplay A to Z of the cosplay.
That's enough for me.
Nice Adam cosplay.
Oh, Beetlejuice. Carrot cake.
Like they're all.
I've always been a TV since I discovered home during lockdown. So we have Mr. Dave Cook, Mr. Cotopia. Yeah, we've had you on the podcast lots of times, haven't we?
Yeah, it's great.
It's great. We did it during lockdown. It was an amazing time during lockdown when you could just
It's fine, it's fine. My phone.
Yeah, she wouldn't start playing. I love it.
Welcome back. The A to Z competition cosplay thing will be starting momentarily. It's a pretty big thing. I think it's mostly because of the Red Dwarf thing. Talkie Toaster with Holly and Doug. Yeah, that tends to happen when you eat a lot of crap. Did notice that's an emergency exit, and so's that. So therefore, can't really use them in a normal circumstance. So how are we supposed to leave? Are we stuck here for all eternity? Oh, she's got a gimbal. Maybe one day I'll get that myself one. Definitely need one. Oh, 11:31 and still not started. Yeah, A to Z cosplay competitions with Helen Alice Shoes. This is the main stage. Did it get cancelled? Yeah, this is the main stage. Food court over there. It's not been cancelled. The burger was okay. Definitely worth £9.
So hi, I'm Helen Alice. Welcome to the episode of competitions. This is just going to be an overview of how to do well in competitions. What they are, what they mean, what different types of competitions are, and how to craft costumes that do well in competitions. It's not so much focused on any particular skill set or costume, but if you take on the skills or the feedback that you can give, you'll generally be able to improve anything you make and do better in competitions. So, next slide. So yeah, to start, I hope there are pictures of me on the screen right now. I'm Helen, I've been sewing for a really long time. I've been cosplaying for a very long time. I have won a whole bunch of stuff. I don't remember all of it at this point. But my main ones are, I was in ECG twice, I went both as a solo rep and a group rep. I received France in Paris. ECG is one of the bigger cosplay competitions in the world now. It's split both performance and costume, so you have to excel in both to be able to do it. It's a really good experience. Like most cosplay competitions, you do meet a lot of people, you have a lot of fun, and you learn a lot from it. So that's why I love competing. I have been competing for ages. I'm a regular at MCMs, so I'm a contestant and a judge. And in sewing, I sew professionally, and I also have a specialist degree in costume laundry. So that's why. So if we can move on to the next. So, what is cosplay competition? Cosplay competitions are when you're going to be entering something to get on one of these stages and showing it to your lovely audience. For the most part, there are occasions where you have a floor competition where the judges go around and just talk about the event and give awards to people who they say film, or you get some live. But today we're going to be focused on stage event competitions. So they've just been split up into 4 categories. First is walk-on. Now walk-on is you just have a box on the stage, stretch your stuff, do a few turns and a few poses, and that's it. That's all you see. This is judged on your costume and performance, but the judges don't have pre-judging. You don't meet judges, they just see you on stage, see you present, like a meeting, they start performance. They're a nice warm up and they get you backstage. Backstage is fun. Like everyone who has said the most fun backstage. On stage, you kind of forget. It goes in a rush, but you make great friends backstage. So we'll also have costume-only competitions. For example, this could be SNL for the solos, where you're only judging the costumes. The Crown Championships of Cosplay, only judged on your costume, and there are a few others. They change all the time, so I can't quite keep track of them. But in these ones, your costume will be judged, and your performance on the stage will not. So all of the effort has to go on your costume. You have pre-judging with the judges, which will be anywhere between 2 minutes, if it's really short and sweet, to maybe 10 or 15 minutes, depending on the competition. So this is where the judges will go, well, let's have a one-to-one with you backstage, just talk about how you made your costumes, what techniques you used, what materials you used, and how you made it. That's important that you made it. So we also have, bear with me, I'm trying to keep track of it, just like costume and performance. This is where it is a split between costume and performance. This is like ECG and WCS, which is what is missing it. This is where it's split between costume and performance, and you will be judged on both. Most of the times you will still have pre-judging, but there are a few exceptions to this. So you read both costume and performance. Often, judging is split 70% to maybe 30, so 70% you have to costume and 30 is performance. However, they can go to 50-50, which is ECG, where you have to put as much focus on one and the other, which is really difficult because then if one is lacking, say your stage show is lacking, you can tell and you easily respond. So these are really fun, but they can be difficult because you have to put as much work into both sides of the performance, the stage show. And then there's performance only. Performance only is for those who want to get up, sing, dance, and show really what they've got on stage. You won't be just showing costume, you want to wear something that suits the performance. So if you're doing a song for a character, then you want to dress as the character. You can buy a costume, you can commission a costume, you can persuade your mum to make the costume, so really that matters too much. Just get on stage, look good, do your stuff on stage. So next, we have why to do it. Why would you want to repeat cosplay? I mean, it's fun, really. I started because I wanted to show off what I did. Like, I made a costume by myself. I taught myself how to do something. I just wanted to show people that. So for me, it was all about just getting on stage and like, look what I've done, look. And then it became really fun. So yeah, you can challenge your skills, you make friends, you might win prizes, but that's not what we're really here for. It's fun at the end of the day. You've got to enjoy it to do it. If somebody comes in and says they're only in it for money, they're not going to have a good time, and you know what, they probably won't win the money, because there's sort of a curse. As soon as you say those words, you're not going to win. But it is a good time backstage. I've met some of my best friends. 2 of my 3 bridesmaids I met backstage. Like, if they can handle me backstage, then they can handle me at my own wedding. So you make the best friends, and the crews are always lovely, and it is a great time backstage. Like, I just like being back there. Even if you want to get involved in a competition, I'd suggest volunteering to be part of the crew. Because then you get the vibes, you get to hang out and see everyone's costumes. It's fun. So next up, 8 sets of some competition rules. Now this could be quite extensive, but first up, on the next one, we have read the rules. I cannot stress how much it is important to read the rules and know the rules of the competition you want to enter. Different competitions have different requirements and you need to keep on top of them. MCN, for example, they change every single year, and it can be like a chore. It's like a whole other job to be like the rules of it for competitions. Some competitions will in fact let you break rules, but then you won't win. You won't know why. So if you know the rules, if you know, if I touch that rule and get on stage and perform, but we're after the results, I might be mad and I might know why I'm not one. So read the rules to make sure you don't so much just touch them, don't even look at, like, come close to touching the rules. Which is why the next part is breaking the rules is bad. I hope you have my ABC here. Breaking the rules is bad. Some events you can break the rules and you might not get involved, but you just It's tough backstage, and you have to make sure everybody there is comfortable and is able to do what they want to do. So if you need any adjustments, ask the organisers. So next up, some other things. I was going to do a whole A to Z, but it would be A to Z of me saying the rules and xylophone because I couldn't think of what to say. The rules. So the big ones, if you need to know just etiquette for competitions, don't lie to your judges or your organisers. If you're lying about your costume, you haven't made it, the judges can see. The judges can tell them there are ways to find out. There are ways that judges can tell you've not made it without even having to ask you, Google it, just they can find it. Don't lie about things and you'll be able to get them to judges, your organisers, and your friends backstage. Make it yourself. This is kind of obvious, but I know it's so tempting if you say live with somebody who can do this prep so much better than you to say, hey, could you just like do that bit? No, don't do that. Don't. You have to make it. That's the part of the competition. It's your work and you're showing it off. So please don't buy anything. Don't commission things. I mean, I have previously said, look, could you just sit in the living room while I make this? This is when I was first competing. They sit in the living room while I make this and tell me if I do something wrong. That's fine, because it's still me making it. They just have someone to, say, no, do that, I'll do it again. So, one other thing is be respectful. Your competition organisers, your judges, and your backstage buddies, just treat them with the level of respect you want, and you're going to have a great time. This is how I ended up with the bridesmaids from backstage. You just got to be nice, be respectful. And ideally, please don't be late to your judging or the competition, or the stage show, or any part of it. It's part of just the respect thing. Please let your organisers know if you can't make it, if you're running late, if you need extra time. It just helps the entire competition run smoother. And it can feel like even if you're 2 minutes late, it might feel like nothing to you, but the judges who are going back to back to back, if they have a gap, it throws off the schedule entirely. So just, spacing things. And if things don't go your way, and you are late, you get some damage, or you get over here so really stressed on stage, just don't blame others. It might not be your fault, but it's definitely not necessarily theirs either. Just take a breath, calm down, please don't get angry with each other. Everybody's in this quite stressful situation with the crew, the judges, the entrants, everybody's in a stressful situation. So just chill, it's okay. And if you don't place what you wanted to, that's okay as well. You go there, you have the experience, you're going to be learning from it, you've probably got some friends backstage and had a good time. So it's okay, just chill. It's all good. And next up. So, I mentioned the word prejudging. What's prejudging? Prejudging is what me and my just speech difficulties, which is let us know that it is for you tell us it's, even if it's through something else, you made this costume. So next up, I actually have a really looking forward to with a special guest. So could you guys give me a round of applause for a special guest? We're at cosplay. So we are going to run through a pre-judging. Are you ready to be my judge? Okay. I'm not sure if that is on, but so in pre-judging, as I said, we normally have 2 minutes. So have I got anybody who can do me a 2-minute timer? I normally have the screen with a little clock, but I completely forgot. No, it's not working. So Miriam is going to be my judge once my microphone is on. We're going to go through a bad prejudging and a good prejudging. So Miriam has also done quite a few awards and competitions. You went to ECG recently overseas.
Yes, it's very fun.
So you went and you competed in Paris, you went to the stage show. ECG's a rough one, isn't it?
Yeah, no, it's really tough. It's really intense and you just don't stop the whole weekend. It's just like 9 o'clock till 9 at night, just constantly building props and things, but it's so good, it's so fun.
Okay, so first up, next on the screen we have our bad prejudging. So let's move into the middle and I'm going to do a prejudging for the costume I'm wearing today. This is bad prejudging. So I'm going to be my judge and if we can start a 2-minute timer. Hello Judge!
Hello, so the first thing I noticed about your costume is really beaded. So did you hand bead this or is this fabric that you got?
Oh, I got the fabric from Market and I only had a little bit of it so it was kind of difficult and it's like a weird colour so I couldn't really find anything to get with it. And when I went and bought the fabric I couldn't really get what I wanted and there was this other lady who had this fabric and I had to persuade her to let me buy it because I didn't have enough fabric of the other one and then I had to buy this one. And it was only like only to 8. So it was really
So I'm just going to stop there. So we don't have a lot of time, so if you just answer, was this the colour it was or did you do it in eye?
Oh no, so it was blue. The fabric is green. I think. The fabric is green and then the underneath I couldn't get the fabric I wanted. So I had to dye the bottom layer of the dress with what's the dye called? The plastic.
Right, okay. Well, that's fine. So we'll need to keep moving on. Just want to talk about the tool. Is it tool that's on top?
Yeah, so it's tulle on the top. Don't look at the bottom, I didn't have it wrong. Just look at that. I made a pattern from, I just like pinned it to the mannequin. I can't remember the words. I pinned it to the mannequin, I cut it out, and then I just put the pieces and put them together.
And the bows that were on it, how did you do that? The little bows that you put?
So I got a new machine just after I bought the fabric, and it's got this smooth thing. I've never tried it before. So the machine has a twin needle on it, so I just put the fabric through it with the 2 needles and it makes the 2 lines. Yeah.
And did you pattern on this yourself?
Yeah, so I didn't use a pattern, but I made a pattern. I just put the fabric on the... No, that's 2 minutes. Yeah, that goes pretty quickly. Or it might have been really long for you guys. I'm sorry if it was. So when it's about prejudging, it's a few things that can come up. It's kind of a personal ramble. So I did the little ramble about trying to buy the fabric because the fabric was genuinely hard to come by. So I stayed unfocused. I didn't really talk about materials too much. I kept forgetting the things that I needed to talk to you about. I showed you aspects of the costumes that weren't quite finished properly. And it was just very unfocused and wasn't very, I'm going to tell you everything about this costume now. So if we can go to the next slide, which is good judging. This is what like an immaculate judging would be in 2 minutes. So let's restart the timer. Someone go first.
Right, okay.
Hello, Judge.
Hi, so the first thing I noticed about your costume is very sparkly. Did you hand bead this?
No, the fabric is pre-beaded. I did buy it as a single unit of 180, so I had to be very careful with the pattern beading, so I cut the entire skirt off initially because I knew I would need 120 as big as the skirt. And the bodice, I drafted the pattern myself, and it was backwards interfacing, so it doesn't actually need a corset here. So it zips completely, so I didn't dress quickly. Then I had to franken bead, so I had to cut bead pieces together to make the panels across the front, so we had complete coverage. And then made the design choice to not have beads in the sleeves, so I simply didn't have enough beads. So I've integrated the same fabrics throughout the whole costume, so it doesn't look like anything is out of place. So even though the sleeves don't have any beads, they still look like they match. I've used lots of variations of different fabrics. The underlayer here is mine. It's a cotton-based satin. It was originally blue and then I had to dye it green, but it's weird because it stresses colour shift. Then there's the beaded layer. This was a nightmare to use. So it really helps with beads in the seams because you actually have to hit them with a hammer first. Otherwise you're going to have beads in your machines and it's going to break everything. But the problem is you end up with half beads all over.
So tell us about the tulle there for this.
So the tulle is just patterned, it was draped in mannequin. I only had 180 beads, as I said. So the tulle was made as a more voluminous layer, so it actually has volume in the dress. The tulle is completely finished correctly for tulle. So we have French seams on the seams, so there are no more edges. Tulle doesn't fray, and one of the correct ways that I finish tulle that has hem is no hem. That is a thing in tulle, you'll see it in tulle.
So are the bows a seam?
The bows aren't a seam, but there is a garter installed inside the bow. So on the seam, on the tail of the bow, there's a seam under it's a triangle fabric to make it more voluminous. Then the bow was pinked at the edges, so it's got that spiky finish, and then gathered and stitched out with twin stitch.
And so your cuff sleeves as well, that's a different fabric.
That is a different fabric. So there is a base green shawl under there, then there is a colour shift organza, which is actually a nightmare to use. That's the phrase, it's a real challenge to get through. And then there's two more layers of tulle on the top of that, and then the inside was the cuff was starched held so it would, and that was time. Never got to the way. It's okay. So when it's good prejudging, you come in and you hit every single beat. You are able to just talk to the judge about, okay, this is how I make everything. Don't be afraid of just word commenting at judges because they need to hear it. They'll have questions to prompt you or to remind you to stay on track. So I appreciate that because I could have rambled about dyeing fabric forever, but it's really easy to miss skills. So dyeing fabric underneath is kind of an important thing to say. The fabric I have underneath is a polypod blend, so it's more technical, and it's just about showing technical skills. Also, I didn't show the actual bird handles. Don't show the judges something you don't want them to see. If something's broken, if something's damaged, we'll pretend to not see it. If something isn't finished properly, we simply do not see it if you do not show us. That's my favourite trick. Anyway, thank you very much for your guest spot. Thank you for being my judge.
Thank you.
And I hope to see you again in another competition soon. So judging can be 2 minutes, it can be 5. It runs really quickly. You've no idea how fast it feels when you're suddenly reeling off months and months of work. It feels like time. Oh no. Okay, so we also have build books which we take. Build books don't need to be that complicated, they can just be photos of how you were making it. So maybe some mirror selfies of when you're trying it on, just to show how you did it and what things you might get on a judge. So, on actually making the costume, if we are on making the costume part, I don't know if we are. Cool. So, first up, when it's making the costume, you want to have some healthy cosplay making habits. This is it's a basic thing to get, it's the healthy cosplay making habits, but it will make you make better costumes. So Concrunch, next up, is banned. We're banning Concrunch. If you know you're going to an event and you're making a costume, just try and plan your time a little bit better, and that way you can make a better costume in that time. It is a bit of an adrenaline rush to do a Concrunch, but you don't make the best choices in a Concrunch. You get stressed, you make mistakes, and you don't do as well, especially when it comes to competition costumes. Next is earning free money. When you're running out of time for a costume or when you're planning something, you can tend to be like, well, of course I'm going to buy the gold material to plate this, or I'm going to buy the really expensive stuff. There is no reason to empty your pockets. If you things like international finals where you've had other events so you know who's going, then it's not too bad. But when it's a qualifier, which is like a standard event, just don't do a deep dive, don't make a list, just chill, don't worry about who's using what material, don't worry about if someone else has got higher like skills in this area than you, just focus on you. Do your best. Kind of stay in your own lane, but do focus on you. Because if you're worrying and putting all of your effort into what everyone else is doing, you're not going to do the best for yourself. You're not going to work as hard as you can. It's just about focusing on you. Don't worry about anything else, just focus on you. It's not a serious thing. It's not that deep. It's not very much about what everyone else is doing. It's worrying about competitors is also bad. It does also affect your mental health to constantly be trying to keep up with who's doing what, who's entering your competition, and if they're going to beat you, or how you get them on a technicality. It just rots your brain. So don't just do it for you. So next, some other just ways you can make sure your costumes are going to go better. I hope you have this in spirit, but it's touch grass. Please go outside, get some fresh air, break. Don't just become a cosplay making a hermit, you make something better. Because you need a break, you need to reset your brain. If you're just stuck making something every day, generally your skills will decline. You need a break, refresh. Just get out and touch the grass. So I said don't worry about competitors, but you should talk to them. When I competed a lot, I would actually make group chats and just say, hey, anyone who was competing, join the group chat, we're just going to support each other. And that can help us, it can be super helpful to say, I'm in this situation, I'm stressed, but you're here as well. Someone else is with me in this situation, they're doing the same thing. We're working on it together. It's an embrace this minute, and you might have a friend in the group chat who can help. Just talking to other competitors is really good. You can also that yourself quite a bit, because somebody else has a skill set that you don't have, just talk to them. They can give you advice on how to improve. So group chats, and it's just friendly, you get to be friends with them. And this is something for those who will crunch and do absolute mess, but please, keep it loose. I know that sounds like I'm being blunt. I'm sure people's mothers are quite good saying this, but if you keep your workshop tidy, you'll work better. If you want to have a look at any professional studios, any professional cosplay makers, workshops, or some fashion or costume, like real industry stuff, you can honestly see the floor in their studios. It's tiny, it's good. You will make better costumes if it's good. And I'm really sorry for that housekeeping notes. And then just take breaks. Don't crunch, don't get too stressed, get a break, go outside, touch grass. Have a hobby for your hobby, and you'll do better with costumes. So, the next slide, I hope, is my little triangle of skills. And it's a hierarchy of what you need. It hasn't moved on yet. Cool. Back. Forward. 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 Hey! I'm sorry I missed the slide, but it did basically just say please touch grass and please go outside and clean your floor. And it's sort of becoming everyone's mom. So this is my hierarchy of things you're going to need in a cosplay competition to build up your skill set. So if you can master those things at the bottom, then you're going to find that things that you're not come to you. So the first thing we want you to do is look good. Look good. If you look in the mirror and you're not vibing, you're like, oh, I don't really like how I look. I guess this will do. Bestie, it's not it. I want you to look in the mirror and be like, yes, we're vibing. I'm going to go smash it. Just no matter what happens in the competition. I look good. I'm going to take 9 selfies before I even leave the house. If you look good, you're going to feel good. So looking good and feeling good are just the most important things in any costume at all. It's like, don't worry about things. Just vibe. Just have the vibe. So when you're making these costumes, a lot of people worry about how am I going to put the highest in skills in this costume. Don't worry about the high
No idea.
So I also want you to be comfy in your costume. It goes alongside looking good, you know, if you can look good, feel good, you're going to have a good time with it. So if you work on nailing some costumes first, the next ones will come very easily to you. There's also things like colour and scale. They're important, and if you work on simple costumes, you're easy with the next ones. And then something like inside the character. So if you're making say, a redesign or a casual version of a costume, you need to know who your character is, know what they would wear, and just know what they're about. And then your costumes will come together nicely. So the next thing would be material understanding. So you can say, well, I could make this out of wood, but that's going to weigh a ton. So I'm going to make it out of foam because that's lighter weight. That's your material understanding. So you can use the appropriate materials where you need to. So you don't need to spend all the money on wool to have an entirely woven set of armor. Foam's lighter, foam's cheaper, foam's accessible. Make it out of foam. Hopefully we should so that you take a hit. If somebody came in to me and said, this is all foam, apart from these high contact elements, because I need this boot to be hit, I need to be able to kneel this without breaking, then that to me shows a really good material understanding and just the skills for you to use with materials. You can do similar in sewing, which will be using stretching in place, solids in another. So then I want the fit to be good. Because now we're actually like, we're looking at this things. I want this to fit you. I want you to be able to move in it, comfy, where possible, and it not to be too small anywhere, too big anywhere. Getting the fit is difficult, but you've got it, it improves any costume. Also, accuracy, that's where we're really going to start looking at accuracy. So if you can have your reference and just make sure you know your reference more than anything. And time management is going to help you with this because once you've got your time management down, everything becomes easier because you know how long everything should be taking, you can plan effectively and just make the costumes easier. So in the middle, now it's time to look at like some higher end competitions, you know, it's like we've got today, these guys are like middling up because they're doing really good. So this is why people start to get flair on it. Like just one person earlier who just like something and it looks great because she added her personal touch to it. Maybe have their own personality, their own techniques, and say, I'm really good at this skill. I'm going to use this skill. It's great because I get to see people express themselves, say it's got some people joy to their costumes. You start adding your own flair to the costume. So at this point, your insides are going to be judged. Judges are going to come up and they're going to flip your seams and look at your hands. So it's kind of really important to get your insides right at this point. I don't mean have everything overlocked because I personally don't believe in overlockers. I think they're fake. Have you ever seen a movie like that? I've never seen one in my life. So make sure it's tidy. It's going to be with, say just tidy glue on the insides of foam, put some felt or fabric on the inside, so it's making it more tidy, painting things up nicely, ironing things, or just having, like say, French seams, pink seams, anything tidy on the sides. And now, there is one thing here that says historical accuracy. That's a whole bit we're going to get into in a little bit. So, in this particular time, we're getting to advanced skills. This is going to be things like very detailed embroidery, say gold work, when you're using real materials. Once you've mastered the embroidery now at lower levels and basic skills, this is going to be easy. You're going to have this down. And then the challenging builds are going to come to you. This is so easy because you're going to have built up the skills you need, both costume making, time management, looking after yourself, and then you're going to be able to make something fantastic. Just like that. And you're going to be at the top when you show something costume, winning all acing competitions. So, about that historical kind of works on the next slide. So if somebody in pre-judging says he has historical accuracy to me, do we have the worms on screen? We have the worms. I'm really proud of that. If somebody to me says this is historically accurate, it's kind of a gateway to, okay, that might be historically accurate, but did you powder your wig with like talc? Because that's historically accurate. Or your shoes accurate, it's the whole calculus. So I always say, well, never say those words. Never say historically accurate. You want historically inspired, influenced. You want to say this costume has the context from the character. skills. So I made a basic circle skirt, I made a very simple corset from a pattern that I bought a wig that didn't require much styling, I learned how to care for wigs, and I gradually leveled up my skills into
The fancy witches you can see at the end of what I'm wearing today, which have made this more skill from everything else princess. So next, you could always start to make your own and make this costume. So you're going to start doing a self-assessment first on where you're at. Is this something you like, something you want to make? There's often times where you can push into making a certain thing, maybe because it's so popular, because it does well in competitions, or because you're in a group. You've got to want to make something to make it, because you're going to be spending so much money, so much time on this. If you hate it, you're going to hate it. So make sure you're doing it for the right reasons if you're not proud to do it. Is it something that excites you?
first step is just getting your references. Sometimes you will only have one reference, sometimes you'll be making something on take engine where you have 1,000 references every hour, every pattern color available, and everything that's in the costume. Wasn't much at all. So next you can see the first thing that we do when I pick a reference is figure out the scale. So there's lots of heads on one side, because I use the heads to figure out how big everything needs to be on my body. He's loud. So as you can see, this character, Michael West, she's a lot of heads high. I'm not a lot of heads high. But I could use her head as a scale with myself to say, okay, so the hat needs to be a head and a half. And then the horse needs to be one head long, and the skirt's going to be this many heads short. This is just going to make sure your costume really is effective and looks like your reference. Same thing with colour. The trick I always used to do is get the image, put it in the same Instagram story, something you just eye drop the colour, make sure you've got a good reference for your colours. If you pick your scale and your colour correct, then the rest of your costume is going to look good. It's going to need some look like the character, and that's a really basic thing you can do. Make sure it looks right. You know, make sure the material is not colour and fits good. So on the scale photo as well, I was doing horizontal scale. So I had one size that I had locked in place, which was the size of the puffy sleeves. So I made sure that the head-on puffy sleeves measured about 10 inches wide, and I used that to project the size of the other parts. So the hat would look 30 inches wide, so it was 3 times as big. Or when my knees were together in the skirt, it had to look 10 inches wide. So all the scale worked across the entire costume. This can be particularly important for armor builds where you want to make something outlandishly big or off body. Getting the scale right is really important. So, next, when you make a costume, you're going to have a few challenges for the costume. It's best to just figure out what's the best way I can make this. Does that match the skill level I have? So, the challenge I knew that I held with West is with materials because it's a very complicated design. And then I decided to add flat, which is what this. So, in the plain white areas, I use this and sequence to elevate it. Or I just add texture on the screen, or I tie items to make sure they're all the same colour. It's those little things that which you can manage, like dyeing something, getting the scale correct, and adding fire. That's going to help your costumes. Next. So I've got an example which you should be able to see on the screen, which is how I focused on making the lace. I thought of every single different way I could work on something. So the highest level would be buy a £3,000 embroidery machine. And not do that. Because that's not the level I want to do. I don't want to drop that money in the costume. So I figured out every other way I could do it, from super high end to super easy. And I found the place where I was at, which is somewhere in the middle where I bought something and bolted it and used it. It was heavy alterations, it took a lot of time, but it was something I was happy with. If I was in a rush, I could have used a more time-effective skill. But the thing I benefited from most here was thinking of every single way to do the same thing. You know, it's lots of roads lead to the same place. I think it is effective, some might be cheaper, some might be quicker, but you've got to find a set of skills you're okay with. So just write out everything you could possibly do in a costume, make a list. Like, I make it to everything. Just figure out what skills you could do, what skills you could use for the best combination. And then, I think the most important thing for any costume or any competition is do a test run. Before you get to the competition, before you get to the convention, test it out. Make sure you've tried it on, at least walked around a few meters, and you can de-look the costume. Where you can find bits that you might have with. In this case, I did a photo shoot as a test run, and I could see the parts I wasn't happy with. I had to restyle the wig, change my makeup, add whole sections that I thought I could get away with not having been needed. It's the best way to do it. I mean, in games where you're beta testing, you want to just beta test your costume. You know, Powerdirector. He's our Crown Championships champion for the world. He placed for the UK twice. He won on that day and then next year. And now he is champion of the world. But he's in a little love battle. And he's in a little just to each other. The friends you make are more important than any prize you can get. So one of the on the back was my bridesmaid, and the one right next to me also came to my wedding. I've worked with them for years, they're really good friends of mine, and that's the big surprise. It's so nice to try to make them. Anyways, anybody got any quick questions about how to improve their competitions, level up their questions a little bit, how competitions work? No, you're good. Okay. Alright. Well, thank you very much. Oh, we do have questions. Do you want to come to the thing?
Good afternoon, Acme Comic Con fans. We'll be having a fantastic day with us today. Just to let you know that the Talkie Toaster meets Holly and Doug panel talk is happening on the main stage in Hall 3. That's with Hattie Hayridge and Doug Naylor. That's the Talkie Toaster meets Holly and Doug happening on the main stage in Hall 3. If you want to listen to that on the main stage, head there now. Thank you.
Okay. So, if you're in a costume, you need to kind of know how to pose for it. Because you want to have to pose on stage. If you're having a walk-on, if you're having any sort of skit. So normally, if you're doing a walk-on, first thing you want to do get to the center of the stage. Give everyone a little show off. The easiest way is just stand, legs to each side, make sure you face the audience on the head. If your character has a particular promo art, posing it, just copy that, test it out in the mirror, test it out to the photos. But also when you hit stage, if you are doing a walk-on, the easiest thing to do with a walk-on is just walk. Get to one side, on pose. Try and keep it for at least 5 seconds, but count to 10 you because those are going to be the first 5 seconds of your life. Come to the other side, maybe add a spin or a prop twirl, if you have a prop that can be twirled. And greet the other side of the audience. It's a good way to show the costume. I also like to wave, give the judges a kiss, if you're a particularly kissy character. And then back to the center. Give everyone a killer pose, a happy killer pose, and then head off. So that's how you want to pose on stage. If it's something just for photos, my best advice is actually keep your arms away from you. If you're crowding and hovering over yourself like this, you don't want to see the costume. So you want to highlight your favorite parts. So if it was my arms, I can bounce around like this. Just give them the old razzle dazzle. Put the thing you like the most forward first. So it's leg, give them the leg. It's arm, give them the arm. But keep your arms away from you and try and not crowd like your body. But if you're able, right, I can catch up with you off stage. Everyone's coming in for what sounded like a toaster. A talking toaster. A talking toaster has a lot more people coming to the panel than me. But thank you very much for your time, guys. I'm going to be judging, I'm going to get my test. Make sure to come see the competition this afternoon. Our entrants have been working really hard. And I'll give them a picture. Anyway, thank you very much for your time. And thank you for being my help.
Hey, buddy. That took ages. Oh, excuse me.
Well, not really one that does some sound rates and stuff. I can
So you can bring the phone and what's up and then
No, just me. Well, I know the caster. It was before. It was in the both. I know he's doing some
Yeah. The Botanic Gardens.
Yeah, let's keep thinking. Something with the
That is blue. More blue. She's like.
I think that's a big part. So even a slave from the work compared to me. Oh, she was lucky. She ran into someone next time first. So
Yeah. Yeah, the Botanical Garden.
I just gotta do that. Yeah. It's amazing. He's also fully PS. Oh yeah, so I went for AMS. I still want the big one because I'm like stuff like that. It's not supposed, it's just so much paper. Hours filling it up. I'm sitting watching film, and my phone says, "Oh, it's going to work with this."
Yeah, I probably keep
it's a nice one because they are really spaces.
I'm sure you would.
My old one, I have it in the space. Okay, that's fine. Until the bed moves over, it's so much shit. Realizing that
He's definitely a perfectionist.
yeah, she's not a little bit. So, actually, the whole base was at the Powders. And I did that for the Powders job. So I just kept running into it.
They make these module shops and a railway tunnel, and then sign it, then sign it.
Yeah, talking to a toaster. Sounds like someone's clapping out there.
Hello. Would you like some toast?
No.
Hello, everybody! Let's try that again. I'm gonna walk out. We're gonna get like I want to get to this point here, and I want you to do lots of clapping and cheering as I walk on for this complete stranger that's walking on the stage. Are you up for that?
No.
I don't believe you. Are you up for that? Fantastic. Okay. Let's disappear here. The magic of theatre. I was never here. Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Talkie Toast. Stop looking at me. I can see you looking at me. I'm not here. Okay. Stop it. Welcome to the Red Dwarf Talkie Toaster panel. Are you excited? Guys, I don't know if they're excited enough. Like, they don't sound excited enough for me. Are you excited? Okay, first of all, put your hands together. Welcome to the stage, your host for this panel, Rick Carranza. Keep it going until I get to that point. That point there. Until I start at that point, that's when you're going to start clapping. Wait. There we go. Okay. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Red Dwarf panel talk. Give us a cheer if you're a fan of Red Dwarf. Just a few of you. Give us a cheer if you're not a fan of Red Dwarf. Good. No one's just sort of stumbled in and gone, what is this thing we're going to be talking about? Guys, just like you, I am a massive fan of Red Dwarf, and when I was asked to do this panel, I was like, oh my god, this is a dream come true for me. So, with that, I don't want to hold it back or anything like that, but I think without further ado, let's get our two fantastic panelists onto the stage. Please go wild and crazy. Put your hands together for Doug Naylor and Hattie Hayren! Keep it going! Until they stand the window, until they sofa, keep it going! Oh my word, there you go, have your sofa. Oh, I'll be all the way over here. Oh, this is so exciting! Keep it going! Please don't do that. Is it plugged in? Oh, it is plugged in. No, it don't. Oh my word. Hello. Welcome to Glasgow. Yeah.
Hello. Oh. Hey. Hello.
Look at you. Well-trained audience. They understand the international signs for woo. There we go. You see, this is lovely. It's lovely to have you two here. Are you enjoying your time in Glasgow so far?
Thank you. Yes, thank you. It's been great.
Yeah. The first question I think is important.
Well, it is.
Excellent. The first question, of course, is. You've been here before, but can't remember why. Yeah, you've done stand-up comedy. Surely you've done Glasgow stand. I mean, I'm from Edinburgh, so this is I'm trying to be careful when I come through here. What I love is backstage, they were asked which microphone they would like. One is blue and one is green. I think you have to be careful in Glasgow with that one. The first question I think is really important is, would you like some toast?
Yes, please.
Guys, where's the bread? No, but it is lovely to have you here. So, Hattie, you've been to Glasgow doing comedy. Doug, Glasgow, have you been up to Glasgow much? Or?
Yes, I have. My mum was from Glasgow. And we used to come up, to visit my grandmother who lived in Glasgow with 3 sons. So when I was a kid, we used to come up every holiday. Some fantastic times. My uncle would take me to a football game. didn't matter. We saw Celtic in 1967, Rangers in 67 too, when they were both fantastic teams. Played golf with snow on the ground, playing with orange balls. I was about 12 and I could drive about 300 yards because it was like driving on concrete. And it was, really, really good memories.
Amazing, it's so lovely. I love how you saw both. What I love is that you said, I saw Glasgow, I saw Rangers and Celtic when they were good.
Rangers not when they were good, when they were some of the best teams in the world.
I mean, to be fair, that was around the time that Celtic won, like you were saying.
No, it was the year Celtic won the European Cup.
Yeah.
And the Rangers went to the final of the European Cup. Also, interestingly, we went to Partick Thistle. And
I'm sorry.
And something I'll always remember is the swearing and the invective, which made me laugh at the time. A supporter behind us was frustrated with one of the players, and he said, "Away home for your team, you big balloon."
I love that. Like, give us a tune, Scottish. The people out there will tell you that swearing in Scotland is an art form and a form of punctuation.
Exactly.
And even the young boy in the front there, he probably knows more swear words than he's told his mum. So welcome to Glasgow. Luckily, we've not got typical Glasgow Scottish weather for you. It's kind of held off, but it's quite nice. I say you stand-up comedy. We've seen you Glasgow stand. Edinburgh Festival though, as well. We've just come out of Edinburgh Festival season. You've done the Edinburgh Festival as well in your time?
Yeah, I did the Edinburgh Festival. I did stand-up. I had a friend who went to London University and they were doing a Tennessee Williams play, their drama group. And they couldn't find anyone who was uncool enough at London University who wanted to play a thing called a cockaloony bird, which was like an emu. And she said to me, "Will you do it?" And I went, "Oh yeah, that'll be fun."
You went to Edinburgh to do that.
Yeah. But my best bit of acting was pretending that I went to London University for 3 weeks while I was with the London University Drama Society. This play was pretty mad. It was when he was like trying to get off alcohol, and they said, "Oh, you just dress up as this, like this emu thing." And I said, "Well, when do I go on stage?" And they said, "Well, whenever you like." So I just run on squawking and run off again. And I got a review that said about my padding that I was wearing, but I was a bit pissed off because I wasn't actually wearing any padding.
Just to warn you, if you see an emu appear on the stage at any point, you'll understand why. So you've done the Edinburgh Fringe in terms of you started off the Edinburgh Fringe not doing stand-up, so you did the sort of amateur theatre thing, then you've done stand-up. So you've had the full Fringe experience.
I was just doing a friend of favour.
A friend doing a friend of favour, That feels like most Edinburgh Fringe shows. Is someone doing someone else a favour. Have you been back to the Edinburgh Fringe since?
Oh yeah, doing stand-up.
What was the most recent time you've been back?
I think it was quite a while ago. I think the most recent time was apart from doing like one odd show, charity stand-up show. To do 3 weeks, I think it was 2012, actually in a play, and that was when I had a broken ankle.
Oh my word, 3 weeks.
But that actually helped because I was a part of the cafe owner, and it was like, it wasn't a very good part, so I said, "I've got a thing on, like, what do you call it, cripple boot, I call it, I know it's not right, but, thing, because I've got a broken ankle, and I said, "Can I rewrite it to bring in my boot?" So I had it that a whole lorry load of Battenberg cakes had fallen on my foot. It kind of helps the play a bit, really.
Before that, it was a terrible play. After the Battenberg cakes, it was amazing. Next question, would you like a croissant?
Yes, please.
Have we got croissants? No, okay, I forgot to bring that as well.
It's like when they say, I kind of live this, when they say, "What do you want for lunch?" I always say, "Nothing bready," and I really mean it. I'm not even talking to Toaster at that point.
So, let's talk about Rugby. Dwarf. I think I'm a huge fan myself. I remember watching it very early on. I always remember that sort of very famous interview that was on I think it was Smeg Up's interview with Patrick Stewart, where he was like, you need to watch BBC Two because there's a show that's ripping off Star Trek. And then he was about to phone his agent, and then actually turned out that he loved the show. So, you know, it is a show that is beloved, especially in the UK, but also is exported well throughout the rest of the world. So, like, one of these things like, what brought Red Dwarf to, what influenced you to create Red Dwarf? Where did it start?
Well, we were working for Spitting Image, and we wrote a lot of the sketches and also wrote the chicken song. But it wasn't really our show ever. And we thought we need to go away and write our own sitcom. We've done sitcoms on radio, but obviously not for TV. And we based Red Dwarf on this idea, the sketch that we wrote on Sir Cliche for Dayfall in Space Cadet. We went away to a cottage in Wales and knocked out the first draft in a week. Couldn't nail the cat. We couldn't work out how he spoke because it was like a cat and it was superior, so he couldn't speak to himself, and we just couldn't work it out. So we were about 2/3 the way through, 3/4 the way through, thought we'll fix the cat and how he speaks with that later. Anyway, we finished it. Met Paul Jackson, said we're really excited, we've written this thing, science fiction comedy, and we went, forget it, you'll never sell it. And we went, why? He said, because science fiction is really expensive, no one likes science fiction, and you won't sell it. And we went, but this is really ordinary, character comedy, there are no aliens in it, it's not really that expensive. And he went, well, say in the first line, say it's like an ordinary ship's corridor, blah, blah, blah. So anyway, we did. We sent it to John Lloyd, who we were working with, who did Propaganda. He got really excited about it. Paul Jackson hadn't read it at this point. Our agent called Paul Jackson and said, John Lloyd has read it and he really likes it. So Paul Jackson then read it that night. And he really liked it, apparently. He never told us that specifically, I don't recall. It was just like, Paul's interested. So then John dropped out, Paul took it to the BBC 3 times, they rejected it 3 times. And we thought, that's it, it's not going to happen. We got an offer from Channel 4, who liked it and wanted to make it into a film on 4. We went, no, we think it's a sitcom. And then, I think it was 3 years later, we wrote it in 1985, which is interesting when you look at Star Trek Next Gen. I wonder who wrote the first hologram character. If we wrote this in 1985, because they were a few years later. So technically we might be the first hologram. Anyway.
So you're going to sue Star Trek?
So we're going to sue Star Trek, yeah, with our patents. So then, yeah, it was purely by good luck. There was BBC Manchester were looking for something weird, that because they expected it to fail, and Paul Jackson put 3 scripts down on the desk, and I think ours was the weirdest, and they said, okay, fine. So it was a really bizarre situation, because we've been rejected by BBC 3 times, and then here we were working for BBC Manchester in a sort of, the BBC London now, is this allowed? Will we get arrested and thrown out of the building? But anyway, and that's how it started, yeah.
Yeah, it was unexpected success then.
I mean, to be fair, it was a hit from the start. We got 5.3 million, which was a huge figure in that first show. And Peter Risbeth Scott, who commissioned it for BBC Manchester, was just so thrilled because it was such a rivalry between Manchester and London. And Manchester was regarded as, they don't know what they're doing, blah, blah, blah. They just do shows for the Northwest and news shows, and they do question sport and stuff like that back then, questions. So it was a real feather in his cap, so all good.
Amazing, excellent. And there is sort of those first two series of Red Dwarf, like the core three characters, and of course you've got Norman as your Holly. But there's this tonal shift going into series 3, and of course Hattie comes in replacing Norman as Holly. What was it like for yourself, sort of coming into those first two established series, but coming in as a third, sort of expectation, pressure? What was it like coming in at that point?
Well, I was only meant to do Parallel Universe. I mean, they saw me on Friday Night Live doing stand-up and thought I was like a female Holly. What? No, a female Norman, that's it. For Parallel Universe episode. So I was only meant to do that one. What really happened between that and Series 3, I'm not sure I ever got to the bottom of. But I was asked to come in and audition, and I wasn't the only one auditioning. I always had my watch 15 minutes fast, and then I didn't want to be late, so I was half an hour early, so I got there, I was actually 45 minutes early. So they said, do you want to go away and come back? So I said, oh yeah, I'll go and get a drink, which I was told later they thought I'd gone to the pub. so that kind of put me slightly, I think, in the frame anyway, that I may have gone off to get drunk and then I was going to come back. I thought, she might fit in. Anyway, as far as I can remember, I think there was 12 people auditioned. There's a few interesting, really have different ideas.
What I remember was I'd gone to a meeting because we were told to discuss ideas for the logo. And it was just me, I don't know where it was, it was just me. And then as I came out, I bumped into Hattie in Easter Square. I don't know if you remember this. And we had a chat, and then I went back, and I said, hang on, because we were looking for people, couldn't we find the right person? Why don't we just bring Hattie back? Because she worked really well with the two Hollies. And then so there may have been auditions, whatever. It's kind of named on.
That's nice to know. I might have already got it before I went to the audition.
Well, I'm saying you this long to
I remember, because I'd never been to an audition, and I would go down into the basement.
Right.
No day. And they gave me the script to backwards. Like what time is it? 1:30.
Right.
Lunchtime, 1:30. And I read it and I laughed. And they said, yeah, can you read it out loud? I just read it to myself. Or Rob said, and try and make us laugh because we've heard it before. And then they did laugh, and then I didn't know, they didn't say there and then. So.
I just love the idea of you at the table read, just laughing. Can you read the line now? So, you come in, you did 3 series of Red Dwarf. During that time, same question yourself as well. Do you have a favourite episode or a favourite experience from that time?
It's lots of ones for different reasons. Like Meltdown always makes me laugh.
It's funny, Meltdown was considered to be too silly at the time. All the fan feedback was, this is so stupid. But I remember making it just a big double up. The stupidity of the whole thing. Yeah, there's a kind of thin layer of satire there as well. But
it wasn't allowed, was it?
because of the war. And our original Manhattan Gandhi was a guy who looked like he was on his deathbed actually. And he arrived and it was like, oh, you met Manhattan Gandhi? Oh no. And he's this poor old guy who looked like about 95. And he was so friendly, and they just had him on the sofa, which was in the corridor outside the studio. And he was going, I'll be alright, I just felt a bit faint. And he thought, what's going to happen? You went to the press-ups of God knows what will kill you. So we had to recast.
You had to put him back in the taxi, didn't you?
Yeah, because the original casting director didn't meet anybody. She just phoned up people at casting agencies and go, we got the Manhattan Gandhi. Oh, we got a great one here. It's really big.
He's old.
Okay. How old is he? Oh, no, we don't understand.
So you think the one in it was old?
Yeah, you see the original one. Wow. Saw the weekend.
But that's what they are. So I'm saying up an experience like this. Here's an actor. He might die on set.
Also, that was the only episode where I went on location. I mean, it wasn't far, about a field at the back of the city.
It was a field.
Closest to going on location. So watching them run across being blown up was really good.
And Elvis was fantastic.
Elvis.
He seems to really be into it.
Yeah.
Was he that into it off camera as well?
Yeah. And he just cracked everyone up, just being Elvis.
He came to the Red Dwarf convention as well, and sang as Elvis and was Elvis, wandering around as Elvis. He didn't stop being Elvis. He was great.
Oh, I love that. That's amazing. It must be so satisfying as well. So you talked about sort of the beginnings of it. It was rejected by the BBC sort of 3 times. BBC Manchester went stealth mode on creating it. To sort of do 6 series later on and win an international Emmy, so that must have been such a crowning moment. How did that feel, sort of, getting that nomination and win?
Well, I was in the edit. I was in a different show. I edited a different show, so I couldn't go to the awards. So I said to Rob Grant and Robert Llewellyn, if we win, give me a call, obviously. And so I went to bed that night, woke up in the morning, no call. So this gives you an idea how long ago it was. I went through to my office. It was on teletext. Teletext is, people even know what teletext is?
Bamboozle, that's it. Teletext.
So it was like text on the television. So you could find the news, find out who won it. And I was like, oh shit, we did. And that's how I found out.
I love it. So the proper, like, not it's like a proper delay in finding out you won it. Like nowadays, you just go, I'm on Twitter. Oh, there we go. I won it. Now, like young one there, you will never understand the world that we used to have to live in. Like, that's incredible. So I love it. Now, Red Dwarf is still continuing. This is the fantastic thing.
Those are the rumours, yes. I understand these rumours, and obviously I would deny them seriously if they weren't true. I'd have to do that. But I'm saying nothing.
I tried.
You can work that out, I'm sure.
Yeah, I'm sure that, we can think on it. I mean, Rob Llewellyn was quite...
and Craig.
Have you had words with them?
Well, you say, keep this a secret, guys. Oh, absolutely. And then it's guaranteed to be.
It's like a whole cast of Tom Hollands just leaking everything, isn't it?
Yeah.
Right. If you could go back and change anything in your kind of performances or anything you'd like to rewrite or maybe try again, is there anything that you maybe improve or take out? Is there anything you'd like to sort of do again?
Oh, there's always every show.
Every show?
Yeah, of course. Loads. I mean, you're always constricted by all sorts of things. And so nothing ever comes out quite as well as you hope. Although, having said that, there are some shows which, I'm very proud of.
Absolutely. So my best up, Patty, is there anything, any particular performances you go back and you just go, could have done that a little bit better, or are you no, you do perfect every single time. Hit the mark.
I think I could have done around a bit less. I was a bit tired.
Yeah, you had a very physical role. Being carried around in cranes.
Actually, I could have ate a few less tea time assorted biscuits while I was watching the others, because I went up a dress size, so that's like because I was there 6 days a week with all the others, and some days I didn't have anything to do particularly, so it was fun for me sitting there watching them and chatting to the extras, supporting artists. I mean, not all of them were extras. So that was good.
What do you hope sort of Red Dwarf will be? Because like Red Dwarf is like an unusual show. Like British series tend to run very short. It's 6 episodes, and maybe you only get like a couple of seasons from like The Office, Fawlty Towers, and stuff. But Red Dwarf is this long running. Obviously we had The Promised Land back in 2020. We don't know what's happening next. We might find out later. No. But What's your hopes of how Red Dwarf will be remembered, or what will be remembered for?
Oh gosh, I don't even consider things like that. I mean, I hope it's considered remembered affectionately, of course, and I think the reason it's lasted so long, there's a number of reasons for that, but one of the reasons, and the main reasons, is basically the guys want to come back and make them, you know, and often you don't get that. And in some series, you can't make 13 series of 40 times, I don't think. Jump Please didn't want to do it, and basically you're using fast plots, and if you get to plot 75 of the fast, it's going to wear thin. So we were lucky, because it's science fiction and comedy, it's very rich, and it gives you all sorts of areas. There's almost no end to the stories that you can tell, because of the actual format of the show. So that's the so it's a combination of things that have made it nice.
I think it means a lot to us that have been in it or are in it. It means as much to us as it does to the fans, which is great.
And coming to these sort of conventions, you know, and meeting your fans, what does that mean? You know, how does that feel? Sort of interacting with people who have grown up loving it, and you know, younger fans now as well who are discovering it. What's it like meeting the fans?
I love meeting the fans. It's great. I really like to comic cons.
I think there's like, we were just talking sort of backstage, and there was one little bit where there's a girl walking around with a box in her head, there she is! Oh, you look amazing! Like, proper Holly walking around, so if you see her, tell her she's done an amazing job. She has. But yeah, I think...
Don't let Doug see her and put her in.
Yeah, Doug might sue, so we know he's going after Star Trek now. So there's some Trekkies there, by the way, just be careful. Excellent. Well, I'd love to open it up to the floor. I love how I haven't even finished my sentence, and you were like, me, straight away. I'd love to open up the floor for anybody who'd like to put questions. If you'd like to come step forward, I'll put down my microphone if you're comfortable doing that, or this is wireless, I can come to you if that's more comfortable. I'll come to you. Can we do that? I can do the exercise. And I've heard that before so many times. Wouldn't be the first time I've died on stage either as a stand-up comedian, so there we go. Right, here we go. I'm coming to you. Oh my God, roving mic. Hello.
Scared to know, I see you over here. Both Hattie and Doug, are there any aspects of the characters, either from Red Dwarf or any other franchises at all, that have aspects that you haven't been able to fully look into or explore properly, even during the books?
Sorry, Sid.
I've only got an IQ with like minus figures, so...
Is there any aspect of any of the characters that you feel like you haven't been able to fully explore or showcase?
Oh, okay. There are always new aspects, because as they grow old, they evolve, they change, and so Lister age 53 is different from Lister age 23. You know, he's been on that spaceship for a very long time. So there are thoughts for the new special which reflect how old he is now and how different he is from when he was first put on stasis. So that's just an example of there's still things to be learned.
Amazing, thank you. Next one.
Thank you. Our good-looking host here asked you earlier if there was any scenes or bits that you would change, but to the contrary to that, are there any scenes or bits that stand out in your mind as a piece that you completely nailed, you got it right on the spot, you were very happy, it's like your pride work of art for both of you, please?
I mean, you can only truly measure it, I guess, by the audience reaction. So you can go, they laughed a lot there. And so a couple of examples are the shrinking boxer shorts in Polymorph. They did laugh very, very loud.
They had to do that about 3 times, didn't they?
Yeah.
You know, people think that laughter tracks put on. With that one, they had to keep doing it 3 times until people laughed less because they were laughing too much.
Yeah. And the scene probably with the most huge laughs, certainly that I can remember, is one from 20K, one of the later shows. We recorded it, I think it was a week or 2 before Christmas, and it was in the kind of Prohibition bar. And just, the laughs in that were just enormous. It's so many. But so you measure it like that. I like very much the moonlight scene from Promised Land. I thought that was it was interesting, that one, because Craig, the first time Craig did it, he didn't do it very well at all. And we went, that's not working. And then he'd only read the scene, he hadn't read the script, so he didn't actually understand what the scene was. So but we redid it, and we both regret the thing. But you always look at the lack. Oh, it could have been funny, it could have been this, it could have been that. Certainly from my point of view.
Brilliant. Who wrote the All Brilliant song and Can You Sing?
I can't sing it. I know. No, can't sing it. I'm not musical. I remember I wrote a chicken song. Go write the chicken song. No, I can't sing any of those. No. I did go to a very good music school though. It was called Cheetham's School of Music, although it became musical a few years after I arrived. And I had no musical ability whatsoever. And we had to select an instrument when I first arrived. It was between a recorder, a tambourine, and a triangle. And I chose the recorder. But the music teacher, Jerry Littlewood, would choose anyone who was playing out of tune or flat, and then that person would have to play in front of the whole school orchestra, so it was terrifying. So I got over that by jamming tissue in my recorder, so I made no sound at all. And because I was sitting with a group of boys who could play the recorder, we all went great, it was good, never got picked on, and then at the end of term we all got promoted to the piccolo. So I was like, oh God, right. So I then stuck the piccolo with, again, exact same scenario, got promoted to the flute, where I got found out. Who knew you play it sideways, not me. So that was kind of the end of my musical career, not musical.
Imagine if it got to the tuba and then
I know. Yeah, I know. I thought it was going to be bigger than the Beatles, just sticking tissues of instruments.
Here we go, next question. Hi there. I just want to go back to the thing about the cat's voice. I'd like to know about how you actually got developed and
The cat's voice?
Yeah, well, how they talked.
Right, I mean that was an influence. Danny was influenced by James Brown, and he sort of started off with kind of James Brown as kind of like his chief influence, and it sort of came from that. I mean, I remember when he first came to the audition, naturally, perfect for the cat, totally in character, and perfectly in character for Danny himself. He was late. And Danny has been known to be late in the past. In fact, I'm not entirely convinced he was born on his birthday. I think just a placenta arrived and like, where's the baby? We've got to be sorted. They'd be inside of the corridor or something. So anyway, he came in half an hour late, dressed in his dad's suit, and was just absolutely nailed it. He was the very, very first person we saw for the cat. And then he walked out, and I looked at Rob, I went, he's the cat, he's going to be the cat. And we were like, the first person who comes in to audition, is that possible, and of course no one was ever remotely as good as Danny, and that he just completely nailed it. And he's proved he's just perfect for the part.
Brilliant. Next question. So I have another music question. Sorry about that. I was curious what the theme song that you picked out because it was quirky and funny, or was it because it was silly?
Well, that was Hal Goodall, of course. He, you know, I think he came to a read-through, we talked to him about it, and then he went off and he came and he played us the theme tune on a piano. And we went, and also he had such a reputation because he'd certainly done Blackadder. I think he'd done a couple of other theme tunes before. And it was like, oh, right, okay, yeah, that sounds really good. And so that was the outro theme tune. And then later he came with the rock guitar version. But it was very much how we go on his own, he wrote the lyrics. We just went, yeah, we think this is great, everyone seems to like it.
Brilliant. Okay, we've got one over here.
If there had to be a new series of Red Dwarf and you had to pick one actor to get a new part, which actor would it be?
Which actor would it be to?
Which actor would it be to bring in for a new part?
Oh, for a new part? Well, that would very much depend on the part. The part would have to be written. I think a young listener would be interesting. I'm not sure he would play it. I'd like to discover a 23-year-old identical to Craig Charles at 23 young listener. If anyone knows one, please call me. I think that would be interesting.
You do cast a lot of comedians, Doug, and I do stand-up comedy. So...
Okay, you don't look that much like a young Craig Charles.
I could do a rimmer would probably be more suitable. There's one over here at this side. There's a question over here. Ah, here it is. So what Serene talked about us for Hattie. You obviously joined full-time in season 3 when it kind of hit its stride. I want to ask about your experience of joining an established cast. And I'm thinking that the British comedy circuit's quite knit, but also particularly you and I guess Robert Weller that joined at the same times. How was that for you to come into this thing which is already running?
Yeah, well, I was excited to join it. Luckily, obviously, there wasn't the internet then, children, there was the internet then. And so, you know, anything that had to be slagging me off had to be written to the BBC in green crayon and then forwarded on to me. So
was stuff forwarded on? Horrible.
No.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So either the BBC tore up the ones in green crayon or the Word. Whereas now, you know, you can sometimes read them 30 years on, going, when is this year? But you know, whatever. So no, I was excited. I couldn't believe it, actually. I was living in a squat at the Elephant and Castle, which if anyone knows where that is, South London, when that happened. I just started doing stand-up, so it was mad, you know, I just couldn't believe it.
It's interesting, that sort of feedback you get, because I remember around about series 3 or 4, someone saying, did you have any idea of how much the science fiction community hated Red Dwarf in the early series? And it was like, no, I didn't actually. How do you get to know that? And so it didn't affect us in any way. It just kind of tuned off doing what we thought was, you know, trying to make it better. So it's kind of quite interesting. I mean, of course, series 3, Rob and I became producers in series 3, which is why there were a few changes in terms of the look and blah blah and style and all that. So we felt, despite loving many of the scripts of the first 2 series, that it looked infinitely better from season 3 onwards. And Rob had been quite resistant to a robot of thought it was a cliche in a science fiction series. Of course, he was absolutely right. However, we were desperate for another character. There just weren't enough characters in the first two series. So anyway, finally.
Yeah, it's trying to watch 1 and 2 now, kind of waiting for Robert to come in.
Yeah. And it was lonely as a consequence of that. But it would have run out of steam, I think, quite soon if we would have kept it down to just let's go with Holly and Cal.
Excellent. Okay, last question. So one of my personal favourite series is... I'm over here. Hello. So, and none of you are open. I'm going to stand up. There we go. Hello there.
That's like...
I absolutely love that I stand up over here and get you looking in that anyway. One of my personal favourite series of Red Dwarf is Series 8, where it's back at the prison on Red Dwarf. And we had Chris Barry here at Acme last year who showed us all how to do the Rimmer salute. Yes. And I never got a chance to ask him, where did the full Rimmer come from when he's talking to Captain Hollister? But how do you write a stage direction for Rimmer to give the full Rimmer salute?
Oh, I remember that so vividly. I said to Chris, do a Rimmer salute way longer than you think it's comfortable. This was in rehearsals. And he did it, and I went, Chris, that's not long enough. And I remember being in the gallery, and I always used to sit behind Ed at the time, and he started his Rimmer salute, and I go, yeah, go on, that's good, Chris. Keep going, Chris. Keep going. And of course he couldn't hear me, but he did it, absolutely nailed it, because he did it for so long. And then when he did his flutter down, that was just brilliant.
Now, I made a technical error getting back on this stage.
Whoa!
I turned 42 this year. Excellent. Well, folks, that was Talkie Toaster with Holly and Doug. Please give it up for Hattie and the Dog. That was amazing. Thank you so much for coming to amazing. That's it for this panel. They'll be back. You're going to go back to your tables eventually. They'll be back to your tables if you want to go have a wee chat before we all grab lunch. But at 1:30, we're going to be starting our next panel, which is going to be on Baldur's Gate. So if you want to come back for that one at 1:30. But again, just give it up for Hattie and Doug.
That was a long haul. I'm sorry I was not speaking. I was concentrating on the actual stuff. I don't know what happened a few moments ago. The time of the stream said about 3.5 hours, and I think the phone or the app glitched out. Saying you're live now. It says an hour and a half now. It says about 3.5. Oh well. Let's see how it is after the stream. Right. Yeah, it's definitely been 3.5 hours. There are so many people here now. Jeez. all these stores are definitely making a big profit. Yeah, they're definitely making some big bank from all this. I think I'm in the stream since it's been up 3.5 hours. So until next time, whatever, I suppose.